Hi dear students, myself Deepak More and today I am going to teach you maths of standard 7, lesson number 3 and name of the lesson is fraction. Before going to learn about the fractions, we will turn to the basic concepts which are helping in this lesson, that are LCM and HCF. We will learn now how to find out the LCM of the values and how to find out the HCF of the values. Suppose that we have the values 12 and 18 and we have to find out the LCM and HCF of these same values. Then we will find out one by one. LCM of 12 and 18. First of all, write that in a particular order. 12, 18, and divide these both the values with the smallest divisible factor. Suppose that is 2, and 2 6 are 12 and 2 9s are 18. Again, this 6 and 9 are divisible by which number? That is divisible by 3. That is why we can able to divide it very well. That is equal to 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. Now these 2 and 3 are the different numbers, but in the LCM we have to divide to them also. That is why the 2 is divisible by itself and the 3 is also divisible by itself, and that answer will be as 2. 2 1s are 2 and the 3 will be as it is, and this 3 again divisible and 1 will be as it is. 3 1s are 3. Now whatever the values we got, 2 3 2 3, we have to multiply them. 2 multiplied by 3 multiply by 2 multiply by 3. Whatever the multiplication we will get, 6 into 6 equal to 36, and the 36 is nothing but LCM of 12 and 18. This is how we can able to find out the LCM of 12 and 18, and by using this same process you can able to find out the LCM of any value. Now how to find out the HCF of same number 12 and 18? So the process is same. HCF of 12 and 18. Arrange the numbers in order 12 and 18. Divide these numbers with an highest common multiple. That is 3. 3 4s are 12 and 3 6s are 18. Now these both the numbers are also divisible by a value, that is 2. That is equal to 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are 6. In the HCF, if the both numbers are not divisible by any single value, then we have to stop to divide. Now we have the values 3 and 2, and 3 multiplied by 2 equal to 6, and 6 is nothing but a HCF of 12 and 18. This is how we can able to find out the HCF of any value. The condition is that in the LCM you have to divide up to the answer we will get 1, and in the HCF we have to divide the value up to the both the numbers when they are not divisible by the same number, as you seen in this example. Now we will turn to our main topic of the lesson, that is fraction. So what is meant by fraction? We will take an example. Suppose that we have an apple and we made 5 pieces of apple, and if I took, or if one piece of apple is in a one plate, then we can able to say that 1/5 of the apple is in a plate. Suppose that from that 5th part of the apple, 2 parts are eaten by our friend. Then we can able to say that the 2/5 of the apple is eaten by my friend and 3/5 of the apple is present with me. Though the numbers 1/5, 2/5, 3/5 used in the statements are called as fractions. Each of these fractions indicates a part of a whole. In a fraction, a divided by b, where a is called as a numerator and b is called as a denominator, then we can able to write a fraction as fraction is equal to numerator upon denominator. And every fraction can be expressed as a divided by b, where a and b are whole numbers and b is not equal to 0. That is, denominator is not equal to 0. Every fraction can be expressed as a divided by b, where the condition is that b is not equal to 0. Now, why b is not equal to 0? As you learned in the first lesson, if any value divided by 0 is not meaningful or not defined, means after any value divided by 0, it is not meaningful and it is not defined. That is why here the condition is that b is not equal to 0. Now we will turn to the next topic of the lesson, that is classification of fractions. First, decimal fraction. A decimal fraction have the condition. In a decimal fraction, the denominator is 10 or it is higher power of 10. For example, 1 upon 10, 3 upon 100, 15 upon 1000, 8 upon 10 raised to 5, and etc. These numbers are nothing but decimal fractions. Now the next one is vulgar fraction. A vulgar fraction have the condition in that denominator is other than 10, 100 and 1000, etc. It means that it will not a higher power of 10 in a vulgar fraction. For example, 2 by 5, 4 by 7, 8 by 19, 23 by 108, etc. Now the third one is proper fraction. The condition is denominator is greater than its numerator. It means that the denominator of a fraction is always greater than in a numerator, that is nothing but a proper fraction. For example, 4 by 5, 3 by 7, 101 upon 201, etc. Now the fourth one is improper fraction. The condition for improper fraction is denominator is less than its numerator. It means that in this the denominator will be less than its numerator. For example, 7 by 5, 202 divided by 50, 38 divided by 20, etc. Now the last one is mixed fraction. The condition for the mixed fraction is it consists of an integers and a proper fraction. A mixed fraction is consists of an integer as well as a proper fraction. It means that 2, 5 by 7, 1, 3 by 5, 10, 1 by 9, etc. These are nothing but a mixed fraction. If the numerator is equal to the denominator, the fraction is equal to unit or 1. If the numerator and the denominator are same, then we know that a by a, both the a will cut and it will be a unit, that is nothing but a 1. Or any value divided by that same value is equal to the 1. Now we will solve some examples. So the first example is convert 3, 5 by 7 into improper fraction. Now how to convert 3 5 by 7 into improper fraction? So first of all, write the equation as it is, 3 5 by 7. Afterwards, we have the formula. Denominator multiply by integral part plus numerator upon denominator. Now putting the values, the denominator is 7 and integral part is 3, plus sign is as it is and numerator is 5 upon denominator. So 7 3s are 21 plus 5 upon 7, and the answer is 21 plus 5 26 upon 7, and this is nothing but an improper fraction. So this is how we can able to solve and mix fraction into an improper fraction. Now how to convert a simple fraction into an mixed fraction? For example, 11 by 4. First of all, write the example as it is. As we know the division of 11 by 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, and it will subtract, and the remaining part is 3. Now by using this technique, we can able to make a formula for making a mixed fraction. Quotient multiply by divisor plus remainder upon divisor. And by using this formula, we can able to convert a improper fraction into a mixed fraction, as a quotient is 2 multiply by a divisor is 4 plus a remainder 3 upon 4. We can able to distribute it as 2 multiply by 4 upon 4 plus 3 by 4. And as this 4 and this 4 will get cancelled, the remaining part is 2 plus 3 by 4, and we can able to write it as 2 3 by 4. If you will solve this mixed fraction, whatever the answer you will get, that is nothing but a 11 by 4. And this is how we can able to convert a improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Now the next topic of the lesson is reducing a given fraction to its lowest term. For that, the step is as, first of all, find out the HCF of numerator and denominator. After finding the HCF of the both numerator and the denominator, divide the numerator and the denominator by that HCF. We will see the example. The example is as 48 upon 60. Now as we have the numerator and the denominator, we can able to take out a HCF of both the values. First of all, arrange the values. Divide these values, that is 2, as it is equal to 2 24s are 48 and 2 30s are 60. Again, these both the values are divisible by the any one value, that is 2 only. Then it will be 12 to the 24 and 15 to the 30. Now this 12 and 15 is again divisible by the value 3, and it is equal to 3 4s are 12 and 3 5s are 15. But the 4 and 5 both are not divisible by any single value. That is why we cannot able to divide them. And as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, it is equal to 12. And 12 is nothing but the HCF of 48 and 60. Now after putting the HCF in above equation as a division part, then 48 divided by 12 upon 60 divided by 12. So the value will get 12 4s are 48 and 12 5s are 60. And this is nothing but a lowest term of fraction, 4 by 5. This is how we can able to find out a lowest term of fraction by using HCF method. As we solve the example by an HCF method, we have the alternate method also. The alternate method is as resolve both the numerator and the denominator into prime factors, then cancel out the common factors among both. Since a 48 have the prime factors as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, and the 60 have the common prime factors 2 into 3 into 2 into 5. By using both the common factors, arrange it how the example is arranged. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 upon 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Now cancel the common factors that are 2 and this 2, this 2 and this 2, and this 3 and this 3, and now multiply the another factors. So 2 into 2 and only 5 is remaining, and the 2 into 2 is 4 upon 5, and this is how we got a lowest term of the fraction by using a common multiple factor. Now the next topic of the lesson is equivalent or equal fractions. A equal fraction means what? The fractions having the same values are called equivalent fractions. It means that if the two fractions are there, and after I am solving the two fractions, if both the fractions are giving us the same answers, that answers are equal, then we are calling as an equivalent fractions. We will take an example, though the example is as, suppose that we have two examples. First one is 20 by 25, and here the example is 28 by 35. Now we will solve one by one. As we know the HCF method, by using HCF method you have to solve it. So the HCF of 20 and 25 will be 5 4s are 20 and 5 5s are 25, and this is how 4 and 5 are not divisible, that is why HCF is equal to 5. Now divide the numerator and the denominator by 5. 20 divided by 5 upon 25 divided by 5, and after dividing 20 by 5 is equal to 4, and 25 divided by 5 is 5. The answer we got 4 by 5. Now we will solve another example, 28 by 35. The HCF of 28 and 35 is 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, and 7 4s are 28, and 7 5s are 35, and hence the 4 and 5 are not divisible by the single same value. That is why HCF of 28 and 35 is 7. Now dividing by and HCF 7 to 28 and 35, 28 divided by 7 upon 35 divided by 7 is equal to 4 by 5. As the 28 by 35 and 20 by 25 have the same answers, though we can able to say that 20 upon 25 equals to 28 upon 35 equals to 4 by 5, and these are nothing but equivalent fractions. As we learn about the equivalent or equal fraction, now it's time to learn about a simple and complex fraction. So what is meant by simple fraction and what is meant by complex fraction? First of all, we will see that what is meant by simple fraction. A fraction whose numerator and denominator both are whole numbers is called a simple fraction. A type of a fraction in which a numerator and the denominator both are whole numbers, that fraction is called as a simple fraction. For example, 3 by 8, 10 by 17, 8 by 15, etc. Now, a complex fraction. A fraction whose numerator or denominator or both contain a fraction is called as a complex fraction. A type of a fraction in which a numerator or a denominator, otherwise both, are containing a fraction is called a complex fraction. For example, 5 upon 1 by 2, 1.2 divided by 3, 3 by 5 divided by 2 by 6, etc. This is how we learn about the some topics of a fraction. We will learn and again many more topics in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a good day.